Today let's dive into the minds of our billionaire elites and why they avoid taxes. There are two big ways to avoid tax. One is through sneaky investments and backhanded deals in the world of art, and the other is philanthropy. By donating art or money to charity, you can claim it as a tax write-off and reduce the amount you pay. This rightfully makes some people suspicious of all donations, claiming they just done it to save on tax. But this doesn't actually line up with some recent donations. Take Bill Gates, who donated 50% of his wealth to charity upon resigning from Microsoft, or Bezos, who just pledged his entire wealth to charity before he dies. These acts of philanthropy are so total that the taxes are irrelevant. After all, you don't need to worry about taxes if you're giving away 100% of your money. So what's going on? Why would billionaires avoid tax just to give it away in a different form? Well, to find this answer we must first understand one thing. All politics are moral politics. Almost no one follows an ideology or does things because they believe it is immoral or will make the world worse. Most, through twisted logic and alternative facts, have just persuaded themselves that the means justify the end, no matter how bad the means may be. With this in mind, we can begin to understand our billionaires. Most agree that charitable causes are moral, but a recent movement would suggest that some charitable causes are more moral than others. If you chose to donate £100 to an animal shelter, you may feel good, but there are significantly more effective donations you could make. That same £100 could instead have been donated to fund a girl's education in Kenya, a donation that would have multiplicative effects throughout the individual's life as they generate wealth for their economy. Even better, you could achieve 100 times the additional skill time by donating to a deworming charity. This is the backbone of the effective altruism movement, the ideology that has gripped our elite. The issue is that effective altruism provides billionaires with moral reasons to accumulate and avoid paying taxes on wealth. So let's first cover accumulation. As an effective altruist, you ought to earn as much money as possible. Every pound earned is another pound that can be donated effectively. Equally, it is a pound taken away from a competitor who will waste it on consumerist items or a less effective charity. Therefore, your only rational and moral decision will be to accumulate as much wealth as possible, and as quickly as possible, even through exploitation. Now you've accumulated this wealth, you can finally dish it out your effective charities. But wait, the taxman comes in knocking and he wants to take away vast sums of your soon-to-be charity. He seeks to deprive your recipients of much-needed cash. How despicable. So, you investigate the government spending. How effectively would they use your money? Well, the government departments are often bloated and inefficient. Your money will be spent on military equipment, on drones and bombs that kill people. Your money will be spent on the wages of politicians, and that's not good either. Worst of all, the government will certainly have policies you disagree with, and your money will go towards enforcing, entrenching, and expanding them. What a waste. So you ring up your trusted accountant and get to work on some creative tax strategies. After all, it is only the moral thing to do. And here lies the dark side of effective altruism. The thing is, this isn't just theoretical. We know that billionaires preach the philosophy of effective altruism. In fact, Bill and Melinda Gates wrote the foreword for the original effective altruism essay, Famine, Affluence, Morality. You can also see an offshoot of effective altruism called futurism in Elon Musk's rhetoric. He preaches about low birth rates, colonization of space, and freedom of speech to avoid value lock-in, all central principles to futurism, therefore central principles to a form of effective altruism. I'll probably make a whole separate video on this because it's deep enough to do so, but basically the point is that you can see that the billionaires are actually reading these books. They've actually read the books on effective altruism. They have wrote some of them, and they are following this ideology. So this isn't just theoretical. This is actually the ideology that they follow. So that's a deep dive into why the billionaires avoid tax and why they think they're moral for doing so. Thank you for watching. Bye.